This is how my high school English teacher and theater director helped me get into Yale. Hopefully by sharing this story, I can provide a case study on how and why teachers play such a huge role in allowing you to get into your top college, and maybe you can grab a thing or two and apply to your own college application process for all my high school seniors out there. What's up, y'all? My name is Arnold Sediati, and I recently graduated Yale with a double major in theater and performance studies and political science on the full ride. And now I'm here in LA making videos, doing the entertainment thing. Basically, teachers play a huge role in allowing you to get into your top college. Teachers are the ones giving you your grades, but also, they're mentors and they can help you. And also, more practically, they provide letters of recommendation, which are required when you apply to colleges. So cultivating those relationships early on are really, really important. For my case, there was a very, very popular teacher in my high school. We'll just call him M because honestly, he doesn't know that I'm making this video, but we'll call the teacher M. And he was a very popular English teacher and theater director. My older brother, who went to the school before me, also had him as a theater director, so I kind of knew of him and heard many great things about him. But besides that sort of adjacent relationship, we didn't really interact that much. It wasn't until the 11th grade when my school, which is actually an underfunded, lower income school, I grew up in a lower income city, they decided to renovate itself, and one of the renovations included a black box theater to support the arts in the high school, and I think the arts are super, super important. And I was like, you know what? I have a background in like performance and acting and making YouTube video skits, and when I lived in Indonesia, I did like a nativity musical, so I had a huge fascination in the arts at that time. So I was like, you know what, let me just audition for this play. It was called Other Desert Cities by John Robin Bates, a 5-person family drama. I decided to audition, why not? And after the audition process, I ended up getting one of the lead roles for Trip Wyatt, which basically in the play is kind of like this happy-go-lucky younger brother character who's a filmmaker, but deep down inside, he has a lot of insecurities and problems and issues. And me being the angsty teenager that I was, this was such a great outlet for me to I don't even know where to begin, for me to express my feelings, for me to connect with the character, because during the time, and even now, like, don't we all, especially coming from immigrant parents in like a first generation family, being able to be on the stage and express the angst and the feelings that I had as a teenager was super, super helpful for my academic development, emotional development, my growth as a human, student, actor. So after school, every day from 3 to 5 p.m. and once tech week started, that would be a longer period, I would essentially just be in that black box, interact with my teacher M, foster camaraderie with my other castmates and other people, other crew. Basically, it was a super informative time that allowed me to, express my love for storytelling and acting and writing and performing and being with other people, being with other weirdos and creating art together. Especially because I was doing AP classes and working part-time and all these other extracurriculars, theater was a huge escape haven, and M did a really, really great job at fostering that creativity and allowing us to have sort of like a safe space. That play was a great experience for me. And then in my senior year, 12th grade, I decided to audition again, and this time I got the lead role in The Man Who Came to Dinner, which, unlike the previous play, which is a 5-person drama, this play was a 25-person comedy, drama, farce, and it really challenged me and pushed my limits as an actor. But once again, it really fostered that, that camaraderie and, taking risks and having fun with other people and creating art. And it was just such an awesome safe space. It was something that I genuinely looked forward to every single day after a long, tiring day of work, to just go to the black box, say hi to M, say hi to all my cast and crew, and just have a really fun, good time. Not only that, but M was also my AP African American Literature professor. Yes, so he was able to make AP English Language and Literature a traditionally white class, if you want to call it, like, a lot of the authors tend to be from white people and whatnot, and make it African American literature and focus on a lot of African American authors, which was so awesome because the hometown I'm from is predominantly, black and brown people. And it's funny because M himself, he's a white man. So at this point, I've already been able to develop a relationship because I knew him through my brother beforehand. I worked really deeply with him on a dramatic play my 11th grade, and now a comedic play my 12th grade, and also through the academic context of AP African American Literature. We were getting closer. He's such a lovable, awesome person. He was teaching me a lot. He was also a huge mentor figure and participated in a lot of different school projects and events. Like, there's a time where I was also class president and we organized an event, a fundraising field day event, and he offered to, be in the dunk tank and just sort of just get like dunked in the water. And he also helped me out with like, video skits that we would do for other classes. He was just always there, like a source of positive light and inspiring me to like be creative and to also be kind to other people and to find a genuine curiosity and joy in learning. All this to say, his optimism and his passion in the arts, in English and writing and theater, inspired me and gave me more clarity when I talked about my essays and extracurriculars when applying to Yale, because as you know, Yale is a great academic institution, but they place a huge importance on the arts. So being able to say that I had, theater experience, but also, fascination with English class and doing well in English class, I think that helped out a lot when applying to Yale as an English major. I think I also put theater and film maybe there, and maybe math and physics. That's also a whole entire other thing. So not only through his guidance, it informed my academic and extracurricular interests, but also, surprise, surprise, he also ended up being one of my letter recommendations. And for y'all that don't know, most schools, Ivy Leagues included, of course, require at least 2 to 3 letters of recommendation. For me, it was 2 letters of recommendation from teachers in the core academic subjects. So luckily enough, not only was M, my theater director for multiple years, but he also, I also performed really well in his AP English class. He even showed me the recommendation letter after, and it was just really good because we were able to be very specific, while he was able to write very specific anecdotes on the experiences that we had together, whether it was in the classroom or outside of the classroom. And ultimately, I was able to get into Yale early through the single choice early action program. And he was one of the first people that I FaceTimed, and I remember that reaction so much. I think I probably have that in a YouTube video somewhere, but thank you so much, M, for literally everything. He also ended up winning the Yale Teacher Award, and then afterwards, he was also given an opportunity to give a TED Talk, because at Yale, I was part of the TEDx Yale TED Talk conference. So I'm just very glad that, I'm trying to give back as much as possible, even though he's given me so many things that I really can't repay him for. So ultimately, yes, this video is a casual thank you video to M, but it's also, a thank you video to teachers in general, because a lot of the times I think a lot of students tend to view teachers as these superior, beings that kind of just didact, is that a verb? That are just overly didactic and force you to do things, and there's kind of like a disparity. But in reality, especially with the good teachers, you can develop and nurture these relationships over time, which is super important for college, but also a super important skill to have, for your whole entire life. What do I know? I'm 24 years old. I'm still young relatively, but being able to, go to school every single day and have a teacher or a person to look forward to who sparked your curiosity. The fact that he helped me gain such an interest in storytelling and theater and English and Broadway and art, and, sparked my creative and academic interests and extracurricular interests, and wrote me letters of recommendation and provided me opportunities to be a lead in the school plays. All of these things were super, super useful and helpful for me as like a human and as a person, but also, like I said before, like I keep on reiterating, helping me ultimately get into Yale. So yeah, don't overlook the help of teachers. They are amazing. Thank you so much, M. And if y'all want any more videos or have any questions or advice on the application process, on post-grad, on high school, whatever it is, y'all, I'm post-grad now. I live in LA, so if you need any high school help, college help, post-grad help, anything with the arts or getting into your dream school, whatever it is, let me know. But thank you, M, and thank y'all for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.